Do you think of yourself as a doer or a dreamer? Here's a question for you. Why can't you be both? Now, a lot of people seem to believe that people who are considered to be dreamers never achieve any real success in life. But the truth is, dreamers are the people who are most likely to achieve incredible success by consistently taking action toward their dreams. And so today I'd like to share my 10 daily success habits for big dreamers. If you're someone who has a powerful imagination and you have the desire to create big dreams for your life, these success habits will help you make those dreams a reality. I read an interesting article the other day that looked at the different paths that people take to become a millionaire. There was the savers and investors path for people who focus on saving their money and investing it wisely. Then there was the company climbers path for people who try to work their way up through the rungs of a company or a corporation. There was also the virtuosos path for people who focus on becoming the best in their field, achieving success through their signature talent. And then there was the dreamers path for people who had big dreams that they were able to transform into successful businesses. Now, could you guess which path helped people become millionaires most quickly? It was the dreamers path. And that's because big dreams can lead to incredible success. Now look at Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Sarah Blakely, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, or Jeff Bezos. All of them were dreamers who made their dreams a reality. And here's the one thing about dreamers. We have to be careful not to get so caught up in the beauty of our dreams that we forget to take consistent and persistent action. Consistency is the key to making your dreams a reality. Now here are my 10 favorite daily success habits that help me keep my goals top of mind and keep me committed to daily actions to make my dreams come true. And they'll help you as well. Now my first daily success habit is to meditate. I have what you may have heard me call the hour of power. It's how I start my day every day to make sure I get in the right headspace to achieve anything and everything I want to accomplish that day. And the first rule of my hour of power is that I have to meditate for 20 minutes every single morning. And that's how I start my day. And it's a great way for me to process and release whatever thoughts are going through my head so I can start the day clear and present and focused on my goals. And the second rule of my hour of power is that I have to read or watch something inspiring, uplifting, or transformational for 20 minutes every morning as well. And this helps keep me inspired and motivated and gets me excited about the possibilities and reminds me of what I can achieve in my life. And the final rule of my hour of power is I spend 20 minutes of vigorous exercise every morning. Now this can be something like walking, running, using my elliptical machine, working out with weights, or riding an exercise bike, but something to get my heart pumping and to energize my mind and my body. And when you start off your day by clearing your head, inspiring your mind and your heart, and energizing your body, you're going to feel much more focused and productive, which will allow you to get more done and maintain a positive mindset throughout the day. Now, another daily success habit is to have a daily gratitude practice. I can't tell you how powerful this is or how much it can change your life. When you spend time each day appreciating all the good things in your life that you're grateful for, it will completely transform your mindset and, more importantly, raise your vibration as you begin to focus on the good in the world versus the bad. And it's also going to help you maintain the positive mindset that you need to keep going when you run into obstacles, get discouraged, or experience failures along the way. Now, another success habit is to practice visualization. As dreamers, we tend to be attracted to what we call shiny objects, such as new ideas and new opportunities, which might derail our progress towards our more important long-term goals if we're not grounded and focused. And that's why it's so helpful to take some time every single morning to clearly visualize what you want your personal and your professional life to look like when you achieve your dreams. And when you practice holding that vision clearly in your mind, you'll find it so much easier to stay focused on your goals. Now, affirmations are another daily success habit I encourage people to make part of their regular routine. An affirmation is a statement that's expressed in the present tense and describes your goals as already being achieved. So if your dream is to write a best-selling book, for example, your affirmation could be, "I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now holding my Amazon #1 best-selling book in my hands." And when you repeat an affirmation like this to yourself every single day, you will trigger your subconscious to work towards achieving your goal. It's a very powerful technique and tool. Now, I also encourage you to review your long-term goals each day. Consider what you want to accomplish in a month, a year, even 5 years out. What are all the little concrete steps you're going to have to take in order to make those goals and dreams a reality? And by identifying these short-term goals and your long-term goals and reviewing all the necessary steps that you're going to need to take on a daily basis, you'll always keep your priorities top of mind. Now, another powerful success habit that works especially well for dreamers is the rule of 5. Simply put, the rule of 5 is the practice of setting yourself 5 specific actions that you'll take every single day and then not going to bed until you've achieved those 5 goals or those 5 action steps. Now, the trick is to set goals that move you closer to your dreams, but are not so big that you won't be able to accomplish them in a single day. As you do it over time, you'll get better at that. Now, the power comes from checking all of those items off your to-do list and recognizing the fact that you're someone who gets the most important stuff done every day. Now, my 9th daily success habit is to conduct a short evening review every night before you go to bed. So you simply take a few minutes to review the action goals you had for the day and how well you managed to accomplish them. And also be sure to note anything else you accomplished that made your day better in some way, such as cheering up a friend or baking cookies or reading a book with your son or your daughter. Now, one powerful way you can do this is through something that we created called the mirror exercise. And I always encourage my students to do this. All you have to do is right before you go to bed, look in the mirror and acknowledge yourself out loud for everything you achieved that day, every discipline you kept and every temptation you didn't succumb to. Maybe you made a great presentation at work or you went for a jog that day. Thank yourself for taking that action and then finish all these acknowledgments of yourself with these words. Say it right to yourself in the mirror. I love you and I appreciate you. Now, it might feel a bit awkward for you to do this at first. It feels funny to look into the mirror and say that you love yourself to yourself. But when you acknowledge your daily accomplishments in this way, you reinforce the idea that you're not just a dreamer, you're someone who gets things done. Now, I know this probably sounds weird to you, but the people who actually do it have reported huge changes in their self-esteem and their self-confidence, and as a result of that, in their results. So finally, another powerful daily success habit is keeping score for success. In other words, write down what you want to achieve with your life and then keep track of your progress. If your goal is to lose weight, weigh yourself every day and keep track of your progress. Put it on a chart. And if your goal is to run a marathon, write down how far you run every day and how long it took you to run that far. And if your goal is to get a job, write down every action you took and what the result was. Maybe give yourself a list of 5 potential employers you'll call or email every day, and then check those names off the list. And if your goal is to build your network marketing team, you can keep score by recording how many new prospects you contacted that day. And if your goal is to write a book or an online program, write down how many pages you wrote. And make a goal to never miss a day. Keeping score like this will keep you consistently persistent in taking the actions that will eventually get you to where you want to go. There's a huge power in writing things down. And when you track your actions and your results, you'll be amazed at how much forward progress you can make toward your goals. So if you're someone who has big dreams for your life, I strongly encourage you to use these strategies to make your dreams come true. And one more thing, don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or that you lack the vision or the commitment to make them a reality. All it takes is for you to choose to believe in your ability to achieve your dream and then take consistent daily actions toward those goals. So keep on dreaming and taking 5 actions every day to make your dreams come true. I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure you like it and share it with a friend who may need it. And if you want additional success strategies and resources that you can use to create the life of your dreams, make sure to visit my website at jackcanfield.com. So thanks again for watching, and here's to you making your dreams come true.